Hey, welcome back to the Man Cave Workshop, and I've already done a video on this and published it on YouTube and took it down because we're in lockdown in the UK and I suffer from hay fever, and when I replayed the video I just sounded really snotty, so it's gone past midnight at the moment in the Man Cave Workshop. I thought I'd try to do the video again without sounding too bad. So what we did in the last video was look at the on-off volume button here, and the pointer is in the wrong direction. We didn't open the radio, and we still haven't. So spinning it round on first looks, it does look lovely, this Hacker RP10. It looks absolutely stunning. I don't think it needs any case repair whatsoever. I've not tested it, but we're going to test it, and let's spin it round to see how we get the back off. Underneath is the turntable Lazy Susan with the 31708 serial number on it, and I think the way you open the back on these is there's two buttons there. So let's just push them in now and have a look how it is. Oh, look at the inside there. That's full of capacitors that might be past their use by date, I imagine. The resistors look good. This transformer, these cores all look okay. The ferrite rod looks okay. Ooh, the speaker is a whopper, an absolute whopper in there. So sorry, I'm still sniffling because of hay fever. I really do suffer with it, and I'm so sorry that I took down my last video. I just sounded dreadful. I'm full of hay fever allergy tablets at the moment, so feeling like I can actually talk. And my heart goes out to any other suffering hay fever people. Just looking at this badge on the back, let's have a good look at that. You can probably see it better than me at the moment because I'm holding it up in front of the camera, trying to be steady. It says Hacker Herald transistor portable receiver, model RP10, serial number marked on the chassis. On the chassis, okay. And important, it says switch off to replace batteries, to everybody PP, what's that, PP3 9V or equivalent, Hacker Radio Limited, Maidenhead, Berks, which is Berkshire, I think. Let me hold that up close so you can see. I'm not sure if it's focusing. It looks like there's another sticker underneath that one as well. Perhaps they doubled it up. So we're not going to fool with that anyway. The bottom bits, they look corroded, but they're not. They feel really good. Like they've got no battery corrosion on them. The foam in the back panel feels good as well. Sorry, I keep sniffling. It's it's hay fever. I've waited and waited all day to be able to make this video, so I don't sound too bad. So inside it, we've got these two battery snaps. I should imagine they take a PP9 battery. It told me on there, a PP3 battery. I think they're 9 volts each anyway. Should we put some power to it? See what happens? Because what we can do is, how can we do this? We shouldn't just put 2 batteries on it without limiting the current to the set. I really know I don't sell myself at the moment. Not even sure how it's wired. What I can do, because I've got 2 limited power supply DC units, is put 9 volts on each of these and limit them both to low ampage, so if anything goes drastically wrong, they can cut out before that happens. Hoping you can see this in shot. Yep, let's do that. So what we're going to do, as long as you can put up with my voice, it probably doesn't sound as bad now I'm stood away from the microphone so much, is we're going to set this one to 9 volts. We're going to set this one to 9 volts. This one has a fan running in the background just to keep it cool. The end leads are going to be the batteries, this one and the one you've seen many times before on my channel. So we're going to throw 9 volts through each battery snap and see what this RP10 does. So there we go, we've got the 9 volts here and we've got 9 volts here. They're limited current wise. The set's switched off, which is annoying because that red mark should be on the off position. Looks all shiny on top, and we've got it, the tone set, let's put that in the middle, and we've got it on medium wave. The tuning dial will set that right, it actually disappears behind the face there, so we'll set that right back, and let's turn it on. Let's turn it on, because we know we're safe with the current limit on it. Right, it's obviously making sound. Let's give it a chance, because it's on the Lazy Susan, by pointing it this way, to get the tuning right for the ferrite rod. Did I say that?
Motorway, it's easy to compare offers and find your best deal. You could get up to £1,000 more.
You've drawn the short straw, haven't you? Coming back at, what is it, 21 in the morning?
I know, yeah, I have. Yeah, I really have. So, yeah, it's good to be here.
Have you enjoyed
it? Yeah.
With my partner at the time, couldn't be around people. I was just about, you know, I could be around her, but I just had these panic attacks. It's the favourite to win this. I think you went through, did you?
Por lo que es un poquito chocante para los que sabemos que...
So that's medium wave. Sounded like it was picking up a hell of a lot of stations there. I don't know if it's aligned properly. It did sound a little bit like it was doing an image of stations along. I might be wrong there, not sure. Let's put it on long wave, see what it does on that.
To observe the grading and watch the auction. These two locations providing the incomes of a significant number of people in the village. As I am very often told, for every man at sea, that's 5 jobs on land. Nicky meets me outside the imposing market building at 8 p.m. The market is cavernous and...
Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire quand on est confiné pour aider et vous êtes toujours en ligne avec...
Right, I should imagine you've been watching that intently, like I've been watching and listening to it. I just want to check medium wave again. Let's just check medium wave again. I'll turn the volume down a little bit more.
That's how it felt. I just felt like now. Took this tablet and everything. And actually now order my coffee, sit down. If someone comes up and goes, hi. Now if someone come up and asked my autograph, I'd have freeze. Like that, I don't want to be like that, you know. Here I'll run off, you know, because I was having a tantrum, just like, I can't cope sometimes, you know, it's not that I can't cope with surf, it's just
It's still on the way, although the most common one we've heard about it.
I'm sorry I keep going up between them two channels. I'm just checking it's not doing something I'm not that familiar with. It's called when they set images itself on different wave bands. I'm not sure if this one's doing it or not.
Right, and I remember if I didn't run, bullets.
It probably isn't. It's probably because I've been watching so many YouTube videos about alignment that I'm confusing myself. To me, this sounds like it's working absolutely wonderfully. Let's turn the power off and pause the video. So there we go. I've just I've took the power leads off. Pause the video to do it. What should we do with it? I think for me, and it's up to you what you do. If it was your radio and you decided to rip out all these capacitors and these AF transistors to service it, and then fair enough. For me, I'm going to button it. I'm going to put the back on this radio. I'm going to turn it round. I'm going to have another look at it. And because it works so well and is so sensitive, I'm going to put it back in the Man Cave Workshop collection of radios and leave it. I'm just going to leave it. But don't fear, what I'll do is get onto another radio that needs help. This one doesn't need anything doing to it as far as I'm concerned. In my collection, that can stay like that with all the original components in, and if it ever wants to be played, I can hook it up to I wouldn't put it on batteries. I can hook it up to the limited units, put it on in the background while I work on another radio that needs more help, and leave this one alone. So, oh, that's a bit disappointing, isn't it? The other thing I say is that this this volume on-off pot has definitely been changed, because it sits, the button sits a lot higher on it than the other buttons. I can't do anything to it, it's just too nice and it works. So, as always, be good to each other. Thank you for watching and putting up with my hay fever voice, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care all.